I'd like to give a shout out to the newest member of the Comment Club. If you want to join the Comment Club, make sure you leave a comment below. What is going on, guys? This is TheCrayonsMelt here, and today I'm going to be starting a little mini series here on YouTube for Madden 18 Ultimate Team Base Elite predictions. So I've made some custom cards, and some people have liked my design so much that they use it as their own. Yay, good job, creativity. Anyways, we're not going to tell you about it anymore, but I have made some custom cards, and I've gone through, each position and given my rankings on where I think players will end up as their base overalls. And I'm only be showing the elite, the base elites. There are a lot of like runner-ups that I would love to put in, but so I broke down each position, how many were in Madden 17, and then gave one more than were in Madden 17. So like quarterbacks, which is going to be the first video, there was 7 in Madden 17, and so for Madden 18, I picked 8. And so I'm going to be a little bit off on every single one, but hopefully I do a pretty decent job on guessing which ones are right. So before I get into the quarterbacks, go down in the comment section and tell me what position would you guys like to see next. I'll try to go off of how many people I see with a certain position. So if you guys want a running back next, type in running back or halfback or HB, RB, whatever. And if you want cornerback, put in CB or cornerback or whatever you guys want to see. You can also do the thumbs up on a comment. If you don't want to have to type it in, you can just thumbs it up. That's fun too. So to start off with the highest overall quarterback, and this is going to make sense, 91 overall, Tom Brady. Got the cover vote. He got the Super Bowl MVP. I think there is no way Tom Brady isn't the highest overall quarterback in MUT 18. I think it just makes sense for it to be that way, so I don't really have to explain it too much. Next up, we've got 90 overall Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is usually the highest overall quarterback, or at least he was in Madden 17. So I don't think he's going to fall too much. He had a decent season with a crummy running back situation and stuff like that. So I definitely think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a 90 overall, and it definitely is going to be a solid card to start off with if you guys are lucky enough to get him or have enough coins to buy him. Next up, we've got 89 overall, Matt Ryan. A lot of people wanted me to put Matt Ryan a little bit higher on my list, but just 89 seemed like the best place to put him. He had a very, very good season, won the MVP for the season, but he, not that he choked in the Super Bowl, but the Atlanta Falcons sort of choked a little bit in the Super Bowl. So I think if he had gotten that Super Bowl MVP, he might have even been, the cover vote. Maybe, possibly. So I definitely had to go with an 89 overall. He definitely is one of the top tier quarterbacks in MUT 18, but I figured 89 was a good place to stick him. Next, we have an 88 overall, Drew Brees. Brees is always one of the good elite cards. Definitely is a solid thrower in the pocket, and he had a pretty good season as well. So I definitely had to keep him up there about midway in the base elites for quarterbacks. I definitely feel comfortable with where I have him. Definitely was sort of the separator between, the best quarterbacks and then the really good ones underneath of them. Then we have 87 overall, Ben Roethlisberger. Had a pretty solid season. I would have loved to stick him a little bit lower, maybe an 86 and 80. I can't do an 85. It's probably 86, but I felt like he was just a little bit better, and just his name, Ben Roethlisberger, he's one of those elite quarterbacks, so I had to stick him at 87 overall. Next, 86 overall, Andrew Luck. Now, he had a very good season. He had over 30 touchdowns. He had like 4,200 yards, so he had a really good season, especially for a team that doesn't do that well, honestly. So I definitely felt like an 86 overall was the bare minimum. I was trying to decide between 87 and 86, but I felt like Big Ben just beat him out for that 87 spot, the 87 slot. So 86 overall, Andrew Luck will be your base elite quarterback. Then we've got an 85 overall Russell Wilson. Didn't have the greatest season ever, but still an 85. He is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Russell Wilson at 85 just seems right. I think he has potential to be a lot better next season, so we definitely could see an improvement for Madden 19 if they do a Madden Ultimate Team for 19. I'm pretty sure they will, but I definitely see him maybe improving up, but I do think this is a good starting point for him for next year. Then the last quarterback we have, it was a toss-up. There was a lot of good guys I could have thrown in there, but I felt like it's time. 85 overall, Philip Rivers. And he's sort of my, I guess if I have to choose another quarterback, Philip Rivers was the closest. He had a really good season for somebody who lost one of their starting wide receivers, a starting running back. Really, the offense was in scrambles last year, so the fact that he was still able to have a pretty decent season, I felt like I had to throw him in there in the top 8. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this quarterback breakdown of my predictions for Madden 18 Ultimate Team. Let me know if there's somebody I missed on my list or there's somebody that should be completely wiped off. I'm really curious to see your guys' opinions on it. Also, make sure to let me know what position should I do in the next video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
We throw them high, we snaggle quick, we asking how them haters felt. Like and subscribe to the page, it's the TheCrayonsMelt. Pause the team and check the squad, you need to brace yourself. Boy, you getting clowned on, we ain't talking Dave Chappelle and picks, we got them. Hit sticks, we got them.